Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for March 2024. Spirit, see what's going on for Sag. What's the deal with Sag for this month? Oh, what is that? Oh, they just fell right out. Oh, how am I going to do these? Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we're going to have an outlier if we need it, because, like, 4 cards fell out and all I need is 2. So there's that. And yeah, sorry I'm so late. Tech issues, energy. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do, Sag? Because some of you are probably going, why is this so late? And we're always the last ones because that's the order I do stuff in. It's how my brain works. I have to start with Capricorn, which means I end with Sag. So you know what I'm going to do to make it up to y'all? This month, you and Scorpio, you always get shafted with timing. I'm going to do bonus readings for you. Yeah, why did I knock that? We don't care about that. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like you got a little bee in your bonnet. You got a bit of a bee in your bonnet, sort of. There's like 2, okay, hang on. Let me take a look at the other cards. I want to see where this is going. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. It's coming together now. Here's the thing. We're talking about the underlying energy, and the bee in your bonnet is something like you put a lot of time and effort into something. You worked on something to make it ironclad, right? Tight. What is it? What's that saying? No, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I was going somewhere else. Okay, so yeah, I was just going to be goofy. I know, shocker. So, like, make it ironclad, super tight, like leak proof, whatever. But it feels like it's not pulling together. It's not working. There are chinks in the armor. There are cogs in the wheels. And that's why there's a bee in your bonnet, because you're like, what is this garbage nonsense? Okay, so when we look at your energy for the beginning of the month, okay, you're the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, when she's upright and she's in that positive aspect, she's lovely. She's got a handle on her emotions. She is chill and friendly, and she's helpful, and she's nurturing, and she's all these things, while on the inside she could be losing her shit, right? The water signs, which are the cups, right? So that's your Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, right? Water signs, which is the Queen of Cups. Cups are water signs, okay? And don't get caught up on gender either. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. The Queen of Cups is her persona, right? The archetype. So Queen of Cups and the water signs in general, okay? So very highly emotional, easily emotionally triggered. And it's one of the things they have to do is learn to manage their emotions, not stuff them down, because if they do that, then they become a volcano. Pisces moon, trust me. I'm so earthy with Capricorn sun and Taurus rising that I believe the Pisces in me, which is a water sign, is where I get a lot of my emotion and stuff. So, and it's moon, which rules your emotions as well. So I really have to be mindful of that. So because I'm so earthy, I say I lose my shit and I'm like, I'm upset and inconsolable for 10 minutes, then I get over it and I'm fine. Like, it passes super quick. With this, I'm feeling, yeah, okay, I'm presenting like I got it together, but inside, yeah, I might be a little pissy, right? Because yeah, I'm not happy with this, but for whatever reason, you feel the need to really maintain your composure, okay? And you're a fire sign. You can go either way. Honestly, that's how I kind of feel about fire signs, especially Sag, because you guys are usually pretty chill. I think you're the most chill of the fire signs. Leo's way more chill. Okay, Aries, let me tell you, they're like, holy shit, man. They have I call Aries my Energizer bunnies. My sister Laura's an Aries. Holy crap, man. That girl got some energy. So anyway, I don't know why I'm going all over the place. Anyway, Sagittarius, let's get back to you. This is you, so you're composed, but you might be kind of losing it on the inside and just putting the face on and going, let's just fucking get through this, right? Okay, so that's the beginning of the month. As we go through the month, it looks like things improve. So this is interesting. The first card could go one of two ways. So the two cards I'm about to read that are talking about the energy through the month is, the first one is the good stuff. The second one is, you might want to watch out for this, right? Avoid, abort kind of thing, right? Okay, the first card that came out, so this is the good stuff. We have the King of Pentacles, which I love. King of Pentacles is someone who, very much a leadership card of leadership, right? This person's a leader. They got their stuff together. Great, really great. If whatever you're dealing with is a financial matter or something about earthly matters, so things that are physical and tangible, assets, so your house, your car, maybe this is a real estate agent, maybe it's a real estate lawyer, okay? And it wouldn't surprise me because with this, and I just got a feeling of contracts. So if this is something to do with a contract, perhaps this is like the lawyer who can pull it together and figure it out, right? You thought you had everything ironclad, but this guy comes along, doesn't matter man or woman, but King of Pentacles. So I say this guy comes along and he's like, hey, listen, I'm gonna help you out. Don't worry about it. I got this. We're gonna figure it out. Or it's just someone in a leadership position who can either take charge or work alongside you to get things where they need to be, okay? I feel like this is a person coming in and a very, very good ally. So watch for whoever that is. It could be someone you already know, but it might be someone brand new who comes in to, I'm going to say save the day, but give you a hand, right? Extend that olive branch per se. And then what you want to be mindful of is the Nine of Swords, but it's in the reverse. So Nine of Swords, I see this as a, what do you call it? A card where you're just about done. Things are just about to wrap up. You can see the finish line. It's almost done, but it's a pause before you cross that finish line because maybe something needs to be tweaked. Maybe you just need to stop and catch your breath. I get that kind of energy very often, but because this is something to be mindful of, I have a feeling one of two things. Either you can't stop to catch your breath, you need to cross that finish line, or it could be that the finish line disappears. Maybe whatever this is not going to end, and I feel that more, okay? So you need to like wrap your head around the fact and buy into the fact that this may not end. Certainly not yet. And I say that because when we look at the energy coming at the end of the month, we have the Six of Swords and it's in reverse. The Six of Swords is about moving on to something new. So it's moving from where you are on to something else. This is in the reverse. It's saying it's not moving. You're not crossing the finish line and you're not moving. I don't know what this is about, but it's fascinating. And we're going to dig into it right now. We're going to get our oracle cards and see what this is. I'm fascinated by this. I'm like, what is this? Ooh, song lyrics, Fascinated by Your Love Boy. What was that? Company B from the 80s. Awesome shit. All right, so what do we got? All right, under your Queen of Cups, so this is you're composed, but maybe losing your shit inside. The card that came out for that is Hawk Spirit, and it says, let Spirit be your guide. You need to remember that Spirit's got your back. Even if you're maintaining your composure, but what's going on inside could be detrimental to you. If something is eating you up, you need to release it. You need to breathe. And you need to just take a step back internally, right, in your mind and go, okay, what can we do to fix this? There's no point in crying, crying over spilled milk kind of thing, right? Because Spirit has your back. If you lean into that energy, you will feel better. What you're presenting is fine, but it's how you feel. That's why it's the Queen of Cups. It's your emotions. How are you feeling, right? Doesn't matter how people see you. It's what's going on inside that you need to be mindful of. speaking of being mindful, let's take a look at the card that came out for our King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands things. Okay, so we know that there's a good chance that this thing is not going to end, but you got your King of Pentacles to give you a hand. Okay, so what do we got for this? It's Groundhog Spirit. Time to let go. Right? There you go. Gotta let it go. Release it. More releasing energy. Perhaps that's because when you start working with this person, are you still clinging to this? Are you still clinging to the notion of this has to wrap up and this is going to end and this is the prize at the end of the road and I want it and blah, blah, blah. Are you clinging to this because you have invested so much? Have you just invested so much that it's almost like you're losing sight of the bigger picture because it's more of because I want it, because I said so, because I made this, right? And that's never a fun energy to be in, right? That never feels good. And I think you know this. I think you know this innately, yet you're still clinging a little bit. This King of Pentacles, whoever this is really going to be a key player for you in the month of December. I was going to say December. In the month of March. So really lean on this person. If they're there to say, I'm going to help you, say, great. Here, let's talk about what you can do for me to help me. Now, I'm not saying dump on this person, because if you dump on them, not going to go so well. But if you're like, yeah, if you can lighten the load or give me a hand or help me, let's brainstorm and figure this out, it will work well. And the Six of Swords, so this thing not moving on. So if you're thinking of running, you're like, fuck this, I'm out of here. I don't think so. But let's see the card that came out for it. Oh, I love this. Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. If this needs to change, it's like death card. This is the death card to me because like tarot, because the death card is death and rebirth. You have to let something die to let the new come in. So perhaps it is not that it has to die completely, and maybe it does. And maybe that's why you're like, I refuse to accept that. I refuse. And this King of Pentacles is going to be the one to coach you through it, to be your rock, to be your guide. This is very Taurus energy, very strong, very grounded, very earthy, very fixed, like I'm here. It's almost like, to me, Taurus is like the human version of spirit, because from the perspective of how dependable and grounded and there they are for you, from a perspective of, I'm just going to keep you anchored to the earth, right? It's that kind of a feeling that I get. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. All right. I really want to flip over this fifth card. We don't need it, but I'm going to flip it because it's a card. Justice. It's where you're headed. Things leveling out, things working out in a fair manner. Okay, things working out. There may be things baked in here that you're like, I don't like that. And it's like, suck it up, buttercup, because look at how well things worked out when you didn't think they were going to. It may not be what you expected, but it worked out really well. So you need to be grateful for that and recognize it for what it is. Wow, that's a lot. Oh my gosh, Sag, let me know what this is. This is so cool. All right, so we're going to stop it there. Holy crap, I've been talking a lot. So we're now going to move on to the extended. So you can join me for the extended over on the membership site. It's like subscription, super cheap every month, and info's in the description box below. So if I see you over there, fabulous. And if not, that's okay too. I want you to have a great month. I hope this all works out for you. And yeah, good luck with everything. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.